Hi Scorpio, this is your monthly reading for the month of March. As always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel or followed me, I ask that you please do so. Also, I am accepting personal readings at this time, so if that's something that you're interested in, please feel free to reach out and we can set something up. All right, let's get started. Okay, so in the recent past, we have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Star. So I see that you've entered into a new phase with work, or maybe started on a new project, or you've been offered something in regards to work that brought a lot of healing and faith and renewal and hope. And it's a very soothing energy here. And or maybe for some of you, maybe you've been working on a relationship, healing some sort of relationship, and you've been putting in a lot of work and you've been starting to see the results in the past. In the present, we have the Nine of Swords and it's crossed by the Four of Cups. So now you're worried, you're hesitant, you're in your head. There's a lot of anxiety, and it's about something. Either you're not wanting something anymore, or it's anxiety about someone not wanting something with you, maybe. And but it's bringing you a lot of hesitation. It's bringing you a pause. And even though you've had kind of this positive energy in your past, it's like you've kind of hit a road bump, is what it feels like. And in the future, we have the Six of Wands and we have the Moon. So this is there's going to be some uncertainty. There's going to be, I think the road bumps aren't done yet. There's going to be some unforeseen issues that crop up. But despite all of this, you're still going to be able to come out on top. You're still going to be able to be victorious. But just know that if you do start feeling like you have the upper hand, or you've won in a situation, be prepared that this might be a new twist in the path that you haven't really considered or planned for. In the future, in the thing that you don't see coming, we have the Chariot. So this could be movement, travel, relocation. It's momentum. It's things picking up. It's things moving faster. It's getting a green light. It's getting a go ahead to whatever this reading represents to you, whether it's work, whether it's relationship, whether it's family. You fill in the blank. But I think it's going to surprise you how quickly things pick up, and once you're kind of able to navigate these twists and turns that you don't really anticipate in the road, I think it's going to pick up and it's going to be more of a straight trajectory for you. Let's keep going. Okay, so in your protagonist energy, or the thing working most in your favor, we have the Six of Cups. So there's some kind of allure or draw to the past. There's some kind of nostalgia or something that you keep looking back at in your rearview mirror, even though you are able to kind of finally gain some traction here. And but it's something that keeps calling you, something that keeps diverting your attention, but it's something pertaining to the past in some way, shape, or form. I think it's going to be different for each of you. In the antagonist position, or the thing working least in your favor, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is like an even balance. It's like the law of like give and take, the law that for every action there's an equal or opposite reaction, but it's about like cooperation and giving, taking. It can be about receiving gifts, but it always indicates like a level playing field. And for some reason, it's this being in the antagonist position, or the thing not working in your favor, this indicates like a lack of balance. And maybe you've been over giving and you haven't been receiving, or maybe someone feels that they've been giving and you haven't been giving back, or that you've been receiving without giving to them. But somehow this is working against you. The law of reciprocity, we'll say that. In the outcome, we have the Fool in reverse, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups. So there's some hesitancy here to move forward with something, maybe a project, a relationship, plans. There's just a hesitancy to jump in, is what I keep picking up on. And even though there's like this spark, this inspiration, this drive, and you do have like a love here. There is a lot of love. There's love towards this spark, this inspiration, this passion. But for some reason, there's just this hesitancy. And that's what I keep picking up on with this Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups crossing it. I think it has to do with this past situation. Like, maybe someone has like passion and love for you, but you can't really move forward because there's something about the past. Or maybe this has to do with someone else. Maybe because of a past situation, for someone else, even though you have love for them, even though you have passion for them and you want to offer this new beginning with them, they can't fully invest because, and I think you don't really know why, if that is the case. It could be either way. It could be you you putting out the love and not receiving the reciprocity back. It could be you receiving the love and not being able to get it because of this thing in the past. Take it as it resonates. But overall, there's the Justice in reverse, the Empress, and the Three of Pentacles. So with this Justice in reverse, again, this is a lack of balance, a lack of evenness, lack of justice, some way, somehow. Things are unlevel, uneven, unbalanced. And there's a willingness to want to build, a foundation here, but for some reason there's like this hiccup. There's this hesitation, this twists and turns, and it's because of the past somehow. But regardless, if you are the one who's putting forth the love, who's been putting forth the emotion, and you haven't been receiving it, I think that this is just a temporary thing. I don't see this being an energy that lasts like years and years. I think that it's just a little hiccup, but I see you being able to move on because of this Empress. This Empress It's very yin energy. She has the ability to just naturally draw things into her. She doesn't chase, she attracts. And if whatever this is and it's not for you and it's unbalanced, I see you being able to move to a situation or enter into a phase where you can just naturally attract with your own magnetism the thing that you're needing and wanting and desiring. And if this Empress isn't you, you have your eye on potentially someone that you regard as this Empress that just has this natural magnetism about them, and you are potentially wanting to build with them, but there's just this hiccup. Take it as it resonates. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful month. Satnam, Scorpio.